So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's the chance to counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 21, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Watkins. And it's Son Heung-min. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Lewandowski. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rashford. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Alvarez with the short one. And it's going to be another corner. Alvarez goes short. Watkins. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Lewandowski. Alvarez. And it's Rashford. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Great skill, that's nice. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe. That's headed upfield.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lewandowski. Alvarez. And it's Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He has found the way through. Climbs up big. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he was quick to react. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. The fullback is in acres of space here. Very nicely done. Chance!
The attendance for this match was
And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Up he goes! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
the goal scorer after 67 minutes is number 8. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gets into some space. There's the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Manu Vallejo. He's having a go! They've scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Mbappe. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manu Vallejo. Chance here to counter. Passes short and sharp. It's a great... And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Turns and goes back. And that has been cleared. And it's Blint. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Artur, is probably, for me, best employed slightly to the left of midfield. I think he's at his most comfortable with his passing in this position. Some, including his former teammates, have said they want him to make more direct goal contributions, but I'm sure he'll get there with the ability he has. That's the next phase of his career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Alvarez. Rashford picks it up out wide. Mbappe.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That's good running with the ball. Played out to the right. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rashford. Now Mbappe. Alvarez. Now it's Son Heung-min. Watkins. Here's Diogo Jota. Mbappe. Cristiano has a go! There it is! What an incredible feat, a legendary feat. 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400.
Goal! After 32 minutes is...
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Blint. Blint is in a really good position. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Girona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Stuani. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's... chance! This time, surely! It's in!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Girona get themselves into the lead. And Van Nistelrooy! Short changes him with that pass. Arthur. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely feet. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Jota. Oh, they can break here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stuani. Alvarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The goal scorer.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alvarez. Rashford has it out wide and in space. Up for a header! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Christian Stuani. Number 10, number 21. Coming on the field, number 9, number 3.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Watkins is charging up on the overlap.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. And that's been well dealt with. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
This is a lost
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Son Heung-min. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass...
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 23 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Van Nistelrooy delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. Son Heung-min. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min. Oh, this is a... Son Heung-min! And he's really put himself on the line here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Watkins kept his eye on it, and he's there.
2 added minutes.
Lewandowski. Now Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is very close.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Ebar needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain a...
There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rashford. Lewandowski. Gently done. He's through, now is he in? No, that's been intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substitution in progress.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Alvarez.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Goal! After 85 minutes.
He gave it plenty and some.
19.
Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
He's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Four added minutes on the board.
indicated.
Driving on and making good progress.
Jota.
Now Mbappe. Has a go! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that looks a good ball through. Beckham is flagged offside. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham goes short. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Beckham. So it is still 0-0. Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good spread. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cannavaro to Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Lucas Vazquez. Valverde. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. The ball has bounced loose now. Very nicely done. Belletti. Van Bouten. Davids. And it's Messi. That's Beckham. And it's Belletti. That's a nicely measured pass. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick announcement.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Al Nassr go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And Messi! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Valverde. Fran Garcia. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Mbappe! No mistake! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Now it's Lucas Vazquez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Van Nistelrooy. De Bruyne. Costa Curta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ceballos.
The attendance
That's
for the
really
match
well
was
manoeuvred.
71,550.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a shot! Just off target. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Who there? Coming on the field is number 11, Rodrigo.
Costa Curta. De Bruyne. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Modric. Gently done. And here's Mbappe.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rodrigo. Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy purring through the gears. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lucas Vazquez. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 21, Brahim Diaz. Number 8.
Not too much more. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Terrible error, duly punished. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
All square again into the dying minutes.
5 minutes added time.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Traffic to be heavy after the final
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Al Nassr certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. That has been slung wide. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Morata is an interesting player, Peter, who has the look of a target man, but his game is all about making runs in behind opposition defences. And I like the fact that he can be creative too. You know, using that space to drop into and linking up with anybody breaking forward. And I think it's something we're going to see shortly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cuesta, he's gone forward. And it's Morata. Yilmaz.
That was lovely, that. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Clips it so gently. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lemina. Yilmaz. That's good running with the ball. Oh, tries a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
24 minutes is number 10, Dries Mertens.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Qasim Pasha really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he's onside. Has crossed into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Hajradinovic.
Galatasaray can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Shalai. Jacobs. That's Shalai. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Mertens looking to add to his goal. He won't be happy with that one. That is ended up in no man's land. No way through. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Galatasaray head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Back into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ihan. And it's Morata. Now that's well seen too. Still just a single goal between the sides. Can he latch on to this?
The attendance for this match
Ball is over the line.
71,898.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending...
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Ihan.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Yilmaz. He's found a way past. Mertens.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he's cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jacobs. Mertens. Mertens! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's headed upfield. He's had it taken off him.
Galatasaray can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Very much into the last knockings. Closing in on goal. Mertens.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
From stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Gazal. Gazal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, important interception. And it's Mertens.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Galatasaray have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's there to belt it away. Shalai, under an awful lot of pressure. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gazal. That is lovely. Can he latch on to this? Chance! Jacobs. And Sanchez. Cuesta. Out to the right. Lemina. Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Morata. Played back in. Goalkeeper's ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Strokes it back. Gazal. Lovely feet. Shot could be on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yep. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Galatasaray head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Mertens. Jacobs. Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, sweet feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on.
Shot at goal! Decent enough try. Ayhan. Yilmaz. He's in plenty of space here. Can he get onto this? Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what is... Now the finish! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big chance! No mistake!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 80 minutes is number 54.
So is this the start of a comeback? Cuesta. And Ayhan. And it's Morata. And here's the chance to counter. That'll be a throw. And they've got a throw. Galatasaray, clearly now. That could spell trouble. He's through, it's one-on-one. Gazal. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Minutes has been indicated.
Shalai. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Shalai takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So now the difference is 3. And that's it. Galatasaray can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Galatasaray can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
It is now time for our special lottery.
Well, thanks to
Please
Jim
grab the
alongside
tickets
me,
you were
and
given
as the
when you were
fans
walking
make
through
their
the
way
gates.
home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Now it's Batistuta, and that's gone loose. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne clears it away, and he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great ball if he can get there. Brilliantly cut out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Al Nassr finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, easy pickings there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they've got rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Al Nassr are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. He gets big. No, not the best of headers. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, super find. He's found some space. Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar.
3 minutes added time.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So off we go once more.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
David Villa. David Villa! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And the shot! Barcelona have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, can he get onto this? Batistuta. De Bruyne. Forwards and with intent. That's a shade optimistic. And he's heaved it away. Oh, played right into his path. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Haaland. And he's quick to get it clear again. Al Nassr are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Casillas gets it away. Half an hour gone in the second half. David Villa. He's had a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Van Dijk gets it clear. David Villa into the last 5 minutes. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Guardiola. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he cuts out the supply. That's the throw. Fourth official showing. And that is as far as it goes. Al Nassr suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, we're on the way. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Messi stood his ground strongly. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, he got rid because he was under
No
pressure.
foul, says the referee. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Livakovic getting this one clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Has a look and plays it forward. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. That's really well cleared.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He's through, Batistuta! And he's managed to gift it back. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Belletti. Can he get it through? Played back in. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Back into the middle. Guardiola. Guardiola! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckenbauer can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get away here? And he's got the... And De Bruyne! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough.
After 40 minutes is number 22.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi played out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the runner. Can he get onto this? Messi. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. That was always going to be the keeper's. Adams gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has been cut short. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Batistuta. Beckenbauer gets it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're...
Has a goal! He's got a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Van Dijk.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi.
Number 8.
Stood up well to him there.
Coming on the field.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Cannavaro. Number 13.
Oh,
Daniel
shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Haaland! Adams clears, and he's let fly. And that would have been game, set and match.
Belletti was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, what a mistake! He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedri! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. 5 minutes to add. He can run onto that. David Villa. He's got away. David Villa! Oh, that is rather wayward. That's a decent clearance. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to